everybody, welcome to another week with the Tarot Oracle, where I do general messages for all signs. Ooh, that's too many. However, what's nice there is we've got two cards that have actually flipped. They just all fell out, so I'm going to put them back. But that's nice. We've got from independence to possibly an offer of love, so that's nice. Let's see. That could be reconnection in an existing relationship where you've had a while of, oh, the sun, how lovely. The sun, the best card of the tarot. Going back to what I was saying, where you've had a period of maybe doing your own things a little bit, and then that's going to come into a rekindling of your relationship. If you are single, it could pertain to your being offered, being propositioned romantically. Right, so we've got three. I'm going up to the top, coming down to the bottom. Underneath we've got reaping your harvest. So these are the investments. You're looking at your investments, and it might be that you want to cash one in, or you want to reap what you've sown. Maybe not all of it, but some of it. It's contemplation. Now, normally pentacles represent money, but it could be anything of which you value. It could be that you need to call upon a particular friendship you value. It could be investment of not necessarily money per se. It could be maybe you've got properties that you want to maybe cash one in, sell one, or something like that. So it's looking at what your investments are, and with the idea is that you might actually make money from one, draw the money out, as it were, or several. Okay, so I'm going to do a different this time. We'll do 4 cards, 4 on this side and 4 on the other side. Let's do that later. Let's start with this. So we've got 4 on this side. What happened to my light? This one, it's just very shy. Okay, so the first card we have is the Two of Pentacles. Well, that does kind of tally with this one here, because the Two of Pentacles is like that juggling your lifestyle. It can be your life work balance, it could be juggling money. So it looks as though there is a need to look at investments, because money is not on an even keel with that. So we'll read it as general, so that we don't get confused if I start doing a love reading. Okay, the next one is the King of Pentacles. So we're still in the Pentacles, which is an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. The King is the strongest energy of the minor arcana face signs, if you like, character signs. He's sitting in his element. He looks quite confident. But it could be that there are things that come under contemplation. For instance, this 2 and the 7 there as well. So money is in question here. Then we've got the 7 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords talks about leaving a situation. Swords is air, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Taking with you what you will and leaving the rest. Really, it can be a mindset that you've made your mind up and you're taking with you what you've made up your mind to do, but it does kind of hint that there will be things that you leave behind as well. However, if you look at the picture, you are actually taking more with you than you're leaving behind. And the arch always represents a portal going. You've got 2 7s here as well. 7 is quite a significant number in that it's sort of a spiritual number. And then we have 3 of Wands, and that's looking ahead to the future. This is a fire sign, so Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. You've got the wand in your hand. Your mind is made up, looking out to the boat about to either come in to pick you up, or it can represent sometimes your boat's coming in. I see it more with this one here, that you're actually getting ready to leave somewhere, and you've got your wand in your hand and your mind is made up. So it could be about money, that something to do with money. The backdrop card on this one, yeah, is the Knight of Pentacles, so a more gentle energy than the King. Now this card is read as the slowest moving card in the tarot. So all of this is going to happen over a period of time, or if it is imminent, it's taken a long time to get to this point. So we've got the idea that this has all been, the decision isn't quick, the decision has taken a while to make, but it's coming into fruition. I think that where this card is the back card of the harvesting what your investments are, could pertain to this card as well. So you're taking from a situation what you value, and you're leaving what you don't need, you don't value, it's not as important to you, leaving that behind. So let's do the clarifiers. Clarifiers, although that was quite a self-explanatory, but we will do the clarifiers all the same, because not. So I'm going to come to the middle and down to the bottom, change it. We've got so clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, which is the harvesting card. We have the five of Pentacles, which is the worrying about money card. So you can see that that is what we're looking at. We're looking at our assets because we're worried about them. We're worrying. We need to release some collateral here. And that is why this card is that juggling card. It's not on an even keel. So we're worrying about money. That's why we're looking at our assets. Okay, fine. So, I've got to do this. So we've got 1, 2, 3 and 4. We know what the backdrop card is. That's fine. All right. So clarifying the 2 of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Cups. So there could be an offer that's coming in, which is rather heartwarming, about the situation that you're in. Quite possibly normally I would say this comes to you, but it could be that you are making an offer to somebody. But let's read it that something comes to you that's quite heartwarming. The King of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is kind of, it brings an element of delay to a situation, and we know the situation has taken a long time to reach its fruition because of this card here, the King of Pentacles, which is the slowest moving card in the tarot. It could be that either we've been in this situation for a while, so hence the delay in getting out, or that we'll see what the next cards say, that if there's a message coming, it could have been that Knight of Cups that's been a while to reach you. Either way, things are a little bit, it feels like things are taking a while to actually kind of get going. We've got the Seven of Swords here, clarified by the Empress. Now the Empress is that very sort of maternal, they call her the divine feminine, that maternal figure who's very caring, very empathetic, she also brings things, it's also the card that says things are going to now come to fruition, things will prosper now. She represents fertility. So if you're leaving a situation, it will be for the better, and what you go towards will prove to be a better yield, let's say, for you. Okay, so you're going towards something that is going to start, it's not going to be such a barren situation. Things are going to start working in your favour. Things are going to start growing if you're leaving to, if you're growing a business or if you're growing finances. Things are going to start taking off. It's like the birth of something. You're leaving something and things are going to start growing now. So this is the Three of Wands, which is your last card, looking ahead to the future. And oh, how funny is that? And you've got the Seven of Pentacles, which was the card we started with. So you are looking ahead to a future, which is exactly what I said down here with that Empress card, where things are going to start growing for you. Finances are going to start growing. She is the card of creativity, of self-development, of success, of material comfort, of all the things that grow and become more and more. And so that is why we've got this card again, which we had at the very start with when we had the worry of finances here and looking at what our assets were, and now we are growing our assets again. And the, oh, how nice. And the backdrop card here is Wish Fulfillment card. So that is clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, which I said is the slowest moving card of the tarot, the card that's taking forever, it feels, to bring this wish fulfillment. That is absolutely lovely. A really nice reading, very positive. So I feel that's like business. It's talking a bit money, business, you know, that kind of thing. We have got this Knight. I'm just going to say this because we did have that Knight of Cups up here, and it could be that Knight that brings this wish fulfillment to you, or it could be you heading towards that. Either way is positive. Have a good week. Bye now.